Testing, 1, 2, 3. Isn't that what I always say? I think I start every show with that. All right, guys. Just thought I'd go on real quick. I know Hal Sparks will be coming on in about 19 minutes or so, I think, right? Wait, what day is today? Today's Wednesday, right? So I think he's coming on. So I just thought I would go on real quick. I guess I have good news and I have bad news. The bad news is, since I was on earlier, I've been on the phone or on texting with tech support and all kinds of rigmarole. It's been a real hassle. The bottom line is, I'm looking over it. The modem is not working. So we're just going through with a, this is just a cell signal. Let me see. So I think I have located in this room the sweet spot, hopefully. So I'm just going off cell signal. Hopefully we won't have buffering issues. Anyhow, but they're supposed to send a tech out here tomorrow at between 1 and 3 to come out and install it themselves or whatever. I did everything they asked. I plugged it into the cable, the coaxial cable outlet, plugged it in. It's supposed to boot up, and they had me unplug and boot this thing. I don't know how many times to try to get it to go, and wait 10 minutes or 12 minutes, and it just won't boot up. I don't know why. So hopefully that will be solved tomorrow. So tomorrow's Thursday. So I'll probably be doing a 9 a.m. show with just the cell signal like we're doing right now. So far it looks good. Now I see before it disappears, I see first in the chat today was Mr. Spock. So live long and prosper to you, Mr. Spock. Thanks for being here. I see Jolie was number 2. Now for the first time, I've got the little top fans thing. So that finally popped up. So now we have that. Some people like that. Some people don't. Quite frankly, I don't know. I don't really like it. I don't care one way or the other. But I guess if I just push top fans, I don't know what I just did. I don't know. I just sort of moved the chat down. So Jolie's here, Mr. Spock, Caleb Guillory. Hello, Caleb Guillory. Check 1 2 1 2. Let me know does it look like we're buffering? Are we buffering? To me, it looks good on my iPad and on my iPhone. It looks good. Now, another thing I had to do is I had to completely over here against the, in front of the closet. I had the bed on this wall going this way. Now I've moved the couch over this way, so it's kind of in front of the kitchen. I've got the bed going out this way, kind of in front of the closet. I had to kind of do all that because they only gave me about 4 feet of coaxial cable, and I don't have couplings, and I don't have because I'm sure people in the chat will, well, just go get you some of this, and just go get you this and that. Okay, I don't have a car right now, so I'm it's just hard to do all that kind of shit. So I'm hooked in over here. That's where I had the bed was over there. So so I've been doing the whole thing of rearranging furniture. I've been on calls with tech support. I've been on calls with the sales rep. Is a real big hassle because then they were saying, well, we don't show you as being on the account because the previous it's still activated under someone else. I guess that was the previous tenant, and they were asking me to go to the office and have them and tell them. And I'm like, I go, do you really think they know where that person's at? I mean, it was just ridiculous. So I finally got a hold of the sales rep guy, the guy who I first called to set up service with, and then he was able to fix it because then they were telling me if I don't go to the office, and they were telling me, okay, just go to a Cox store, Again, I don't have a car. I mean, I'd have to Uber over or whatever. But then the guy, the sales rep guy said, no, no, no. And he was able to fix it on his end. So now I'm shown to be, I'm the actual tenant. And this is, my service. So it was just a big hassle. It was just such a hassle. But I mean, hopefully they'll have it all fixed. I keep looking at it because I do have it plugged in, the modem and everything, and it's still just flashing. There's supposed to be the top three lights are supposed to be solid, and they're not. It's like the power light's on, and then the second light is just flashing. The third light would be the actual internet Wi-Fi or whatever, and that's not even on at all. And then there's two other lights on the bottom that are solid, but anyhow, it just wouldn't boot up. So they're going to send a tech out. Well, I'm sure we'll get it done like that. Because I had to do the same thing when I was at the other apartment back at University Gardens. I had to do the same exact thing. They sent me first of all they sent me all the wrong equipment, and I was trying to hook it up, and I'm like, and we had this whole big like miscommunication because they didn't know I had the wrong equipment because I was on the phone with customer service. They thought, and I didn't know I had the wrong equipment. They didn't know I had the wrong equipment, and they're trying to install me with stuff that was the wrong shit. And then finally, after I don't know how long, we finally figured out, like, oh, wait a minute, I don't think this is the right shit, man. So then they had to resend the right shit out, and then I think they just went ahead and said we'll schedule a. So anyhow, hopefully I'll have it tomorrow with Wi-Fi. That way, I won't eat up so much of my own data, for one thing. I'll just use the Wi-Fi service. And hopefully that'll be more reliable. But what if it's not? That'll suck. What if the Wi-Fi is actually worse than what we got going on right now? Because this looks pretty good. I mean, I don't look glitchy. I'm moving around. I don't see any glitchiness. So who knows? I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Now here's another thing I did. I went ahead and just um, thumbnailed or whatever, what do you call it? Push pins. I just push pinned up the green screen. So it's just on the wall now. That's going to be my wall decoration for the house, for the apartment is a green screen. So now the green screen is just permanent. I don't have it on the stand. I don't have to like haul it out and try to like, fix the corners and all that kind of shit. It's all attached with push pins. And I don't want to hear any comments about my deposit. That's my business. That's my concern. Little tiny push pins. I don't think it's going to really be that big of a deal. Have you ever heard of the old toothpaste trick? Anyhow, Carrie C is here. Hey, Carrie, good to see you. Marcus Mills is here. So anyhow, like I said, I think Hal's going to come on around 3 or 3 whatever, and maybe we can just do a Trucker John raid over there. If you guys want to? So this will be a real short show. I just wanted to check it out. Now on my iPad, I am seeing a little glitchiness just now. The thing is, I never know if that's my iPad or what. Jolie says, "Darn, I thought we were doing Wi-Fi testing." I know. Well, yeah, we're just doing general testing, I guess, just to see if the Wi-Fi doesn't come through. If this is a good spot, I think this is a good spot right here. Marcus Mills says, "Looks good here as I type this at buffered." Josh says there's some great cloven hooves on OnlyFans. That's funny. Jolie says just some quick buffers when you move. Stop flailing around. So that I guess I have to just just sit here. Don't move. Don't move, John. And you'll be fine. Everything will be fine if you don't move. Move as little as possible. I don't know if I could do that, though. Marcus Mills, look at, I guess it's fan number 2. Do you guys like that? That's kind of weird, huh? Hey, I'm fan number 1. I'm fan number 87. Thank you very much. Jolie says everything's a hassle anymore. Josh says, TJ, is the apartment an annual lease or monthly? Well, I pay monthly, but it's, you know what? I don't even remember what I signed, the length of the lease. I think it's a year. I don't know. I forget because I just wanted to get in here so badly. I can't remember. But Mr. Bob not guess who? Mr. Bob I can't hear you. Marcus Mills says my landline is in use for hours randomly throughout the day. Freaking frontier. Jolie says perfect. Yeah. Okay, how's this? Is this better? I am not going to move and flail about. I will even keep my eye movement to a minimum. If only I was a better ventriloquist, this would be perfect. Search for you. How's the shower head? Funny you should ask. The shower head sucks. I mean, I'm tempted to just go out and buy my own goddamn shower. I mean, the height of it's fine. But you know how they get, I guess, loaded full of mineral deposits? And I know someone will say, go get some of that, what do you call it, CLD or whatever, and you dip it in it. I don't know if that even works or not. But I'm tempted to just go down to fucking Lowe's or whatever. And I'm not the handiest of handy guys, but I can fucking change out a fucking shower head. I might just do that. I mean, I guess I could bitch to management about it. But the thing is, barely any water comes out. Like it's all clogged up with mineral deposits, maybe. And I'm flailing about, and there might be some. And also, I never did, like, when I was looking at the place, I never did, like, stand inside of it just to check it out. And so you didn't, and I knew it was a small little stall, but you don't really realize how small that fucking thing is until you're actually in it. I could barely move, fit in the damn thing. And granted, okay, I'm husky. I'm a husky guy. But there's a lot of people that are even huskier than I am that probably live in these units. I don't know how anyone bigger than me could fit in there. That's what I'm trying to say. Granted, I am a bit wide, husky. Okay, I'm fat. All right, I'm fat. And I barely fit in that fucking shower stall. So, and if there's anyone, bigger than me, wider, fatter, whatever, I don't know how you take a shower here in this complex. Because those are the littlest, tiniest little shower stalls I've ever seen in my life. Or that I've ever been in. So it's tiny and cramped, and the shower head, is like clogged up or something. So that's, I wonder, are you sad you asked now? But I guess that answers that. Barefoot Bear's here. Hey, good to see you. So for your water pressure, well, I mean, the water pressure seems fine, like in the kitchen sink, the bathroom sink. And I think the shower would be fine. What's that stuff, what's it called? CL something? Where I remember people talking about that, where you just dip it in there and it's supposed to clean out all the. I guess I could just take it off and just see if I can clean it out. Maybe it just needs to be rinsed out or something. Because I've had that same exact shower head in my house in California when I lived in California. I had the same exact shower head that's on there now. Same exact one. Nick Rich is here, like number 10. Hey there, Nick. Good to see you. Thanks for jumping on in. We're just doing a real quickie. in a few minutes, I think we'll all just be jumping over to Hal. I just wanted to test things out and see how the signal is here. Barefoot Bear vinegar works, soak. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe I'll try that. Josh's shower head isn't as exciting as it sounds. Yeah, yeah. I didn't see. I don't have a dirty mind like you guys, so I didn't go to that. Like, if someone's like, "Hey, how's the shower head?" and I'm like, "Well, it's a little clogged up, and then that might not be what the person meant. I don't know. But since I live here alone, anyhow, probably will get the shower head with the hairspray. That's probably what you need in there because, like I said, it's so cramped in there. I mean, you can barely, if you know what I mean, rinse off properly. So that's a good idea, Mr. Bob Newell. You deserve to have one of those top fan things. I don't know why you're not, because just for that good idea. Nick Rich, Search for You says use a baggie with vinegar and twist tie it. Well, that's a good idea, yeah. Marcus Mills, save money and unscrew it. Take the flow restrictor out. I don't think it has a flow restrictor. I'll check it out. Like I said, I had the same exact shower head in my house in California, and I don't believe it was restricted. Nick Rich asked Boston Brian about after Hal's show. I don't know what that means. Ask Boston Brian about after Hal's show? Because Boston Brian is going to come on after Hal? I'll probably be working. Because he's a plumber, I guess. Is that what you were trying to get to, Nick? I don't know. Mr. Bumble, you are chubby. I'm chubby. I'm chubby. Jolie says, just put in a new shower head. Don't forget to take the water restrictor out. I hate those things. Well, I'll check if it has one. I don't know if they do or not. There's Sandy Foltz. Hello, Sandy. Good to see you. We are live, Sandy. Sometimes Sandy gets a little confused when it's not live or live. This is live. We are live. And I'm only going to be on for a few more minutes. I'm in the new place, and things are all topsy-turvy, and we're just I'm getting settled in and getting... I'm on about my third different sort of furniture iteration or furniture thing here, and I think I found a sweet spot for the thing, so for the signal. Mr. Baldwin, do you have a pool? No, they don't have a pool here. There's no pool, which kind of sucks, even though I never used the pool at the last place I was at, but I don't know. I think it'd be nice to at least have the option, CRL, that's it, Mr. Bob Newell. Everyone talks about CRL. Marcus Mills, my shower closet is 27 by 27. I don't even know what mine is. I haven't even measured it, but it's the most cramped shower stall I've ever experienced. Yeah, that's what CL. Yeah, calcium lamrose, Josh. Yeah, Steady Folds. I'm on my way to the concert tonight. Hey, what concert are you going to go see? Is it one of the ones at the park? Oh, that's right. I think you may have mentioned that before. Huh? Mr. Spock, I had to fix the water pressure on the garden water pump. I was split at the connection. Search for You. I'm watching all of the Epstein news. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Sandy Fold says, how's your new place? Well, like we were saying, I've got some shower issues, but I guess we've got some solutions thanks to the chat. It's a little cramped. It's a studio. The kitchen, I wish it had a little more counter space. I've got everything. I've got the coffee maker, my toaster, and my microwave all right there, and that just takes up all the counter space. But I'll make it work. I don't really like how I have the bed in here. And I know someone mentioned it was Nick Rich, like getting a Murphy bed. Maybe that's something I could do somewhere down the road. Those are kind of expensive. Get a nice Murphy bed that you just put up against the wall here, and where it's a cow. Because I don't want a like a pull out. Those are uncomfortable. I don't give a fuck how nice or how expensive. They're all uncomfortable. You always feel that bar, man. You're always gonna find the bar. But the Murphy bed would be kind of cool if you could find one, where it's a couch and then you just pull the thing down and then there's the bed. But I think those are kind of expensive. But that's the ideal thing for I think for a studio is like a Murphy bed type of situation. Because I mean, I just don't like it how I got my bed right here and then I got my couch here and it just, you know, I just don't like it. Right over here, I got the TV. I was wondering if because I do have the TV and I've got another little table here with some stuff on it. I was wondering if that was going to show up in the shot, and it's not. So that's good. That's good. I kind of like how I have the green screen and I've got stuff on each side of me, but it's not in the shot. So that's good. That's kind of why I wanted to do this today too, just to see what it looked like. Brandon Woods is here. Test, test. Jet up the bass. I can see you, Trucker John. I can hear you too. Nick Rich, 3 o'clock in Vegas. Yes, 3. I'm a couple minutes behind you. So I guess when Hal comes on, we'll just jump over there and I'll end the show, I guess. What about a sofa bed? Well, that's what I was just talking about. I don't like those pull-out one. I have never seen one that's comfortable. And unless you guys can recommend one where you don't feel the bar. I don't want to feel the bar. Futon. I don't like futons either. I've had futons. Josh says futon style pullouts are reasonably comfortable. I don't like futons. I don't like futons. And it's a hassle because I don't like them. I just don't like them. I think they're uncomfortable, and it seems like then you get every night you got to put the sheets on it because when it's as a couch, I'm not going to leave the sheets on it when it's a couch, and people sit on it and they fart on it, and then you're supposed to sleep on it. No, I don't like it. Sunny Fall says, you're lucky your place did not go up in flames with the stove left on. Yeah, well, I don't think it was on too long. I think it was just the oven. It wasn't like the stovetop. I think maybe they, how you can do that self-cleaning thing or clean, whatever. I don't know. But someone had it on, and I think it was probably just, I don't know. I'm assuming it was because they do have cleaning crews that come in, and clean the place up. But then the power's off. It's electric stove, and then they turned on the power. I don't know when they turned it on, but we got here. Me and the movers about almost 9:30 or 9:20, I guess, and yeah, probably 9:30. I'm guessing it probably wasn't on more. I don't think it was on more than 2 hours. There's but yeah, you're right. I mean, what if I hadn't come in until way later? But I don't think it would have set the house on fire or anything. It's an oven. I mean, what if you were cooking a turkey for 8 hours or something, or however long it takes to cook turkeys in the oven? But it was really hot in here because the AC wasn't on. The AC wasn't plugged in or anything. So when the power came on, the AC didn't come on. Anyhow, Barefoot Bear, I've always wanted a Murphy bed or a Murphy B. Redwoods, futons work. The old water beds was fun. I used to have a water bed. Jolie says, so deja vu of a deja vu. I'm talking to Gin Up the Bass. Gin Up the Bass. Gin Up the Bass. Why are we even talking about water beds? I'm not going to get a water bed in this studio apartment. I was just talking about how I would like to have, how I don't like having a bed in here. And the idea of the Murphy bed is that, you can hide the bed until you need it. Nick Rich says, I did a search on Murphy beds. from about $400 for a simple one to thousands for hydraulic units. Nick Rich, where what's the best way to do that? Should I just do a Google search? Because I think I have searched those like a long time ago, or for whatever reason, I don't know. And a lot of them, you'll see these really cool ones, and you'll hit a link on it, the link, and it's not even. It's like it was all made up or something. Like it doesn't even exist. You'll see a really cool picture, and you click on it, and it's just like I don't know. It's not. It doesn't exist. Brandon Woods, you can't get a waterbed. Do they not make waterbeds anymore? I had one back in the '70s when I was in high school. I had a king size waterbed when I was in high school, and then when I moved out and stuff, I think I took that with me. I think I took that with me to a few of my moves. It just got to be every time you move, you got to break it down, and like the wood frame, and it just. I think it would get a little more beat up every time, and so that was probably I had that probably into the '80s, and then did I ever get another one? I'm thinking I might have got another one after that. Yeah, I think I did get another one after that. I kind of liked them actually, but they were kind of a hassle. Like you know, Dick Rich. I use DuckDuckGo. Okay, search for you says Hal's coming on. All right, guys. Yeah, Trucker Drawn Raid. Go on over there. I'm going to shut this down. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with us for a few minutes. Let's come back on at 9 a.m. tomorrow. I'll probably still be on the cell signal. The Wi-Fi will be later. But I'll see you guys tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Go over there, Hal, tell them Trucker John sent you. Or Trucker John Raid, all that kind of good stuff. This was a short show. Thanks for being here. And I guess no words of wisdom today. Nothing like that. I'm just going to go. All right, guys. Thanks so much for being here. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for being here. You guys are awesome.